Don't watch that. Watch this. This is the heavy, heavy monster sound.
And a big hello and welcome to you, GI, to the Haberdashery boys. How are you, my friends?
Good, bud. How you doing?
Yeah, we're going all right. Going very good at the moment. We've got some beautiful spring weather at the moment. You could say around Melbourne. We've had some nice
yeah,
weather.
okay. I'll give you that. Yeah, give you that.
And we're able to go out and enjoy it.
We're out. Yes.
Always good.
Well, they said that, already there's been a massive traffic jam heading towards Geelong and all the
coastal
towns and everything. They're all wrapped because they've already started to get all these extra
visitors, the money,
the
rentals, well,
all tourist spots have been
a
huge.
Big push to go all into intrastate, up north and to get into some towns there and bring some money in there.
Beautiful.
Not that we've got any money to spend.
True. Well, you should have heaps. You've done nothing for 6 months.
Include not get paid.
True. That's true.
So, yeah,
but you're right. Yes, great. We've had nice weather, but you would have thought that you would have hoped anyway. Not thought. You would have hoped that the weekend would have been a little bit better for people just to get away, head down to the beach.
I reckon it's not a bad thing. I mean,
why?
We're still trying to ease out of restrictions. You don't want just a mass. Everyone
go full
out
ball.
there,
No, go full ball.
And then we'll end up locking down again.
Doesn't matter. At least we have a weekend
There
of
will be riots. That's for sure. From me, I'll start.
Fun and quality. I say head towards the beach. Everyone this weekend should just be running down to the beach and just don't worry about social distancing.
Yeah. No. Relax. Just take your time. Still social distance. Don't forget the mask. It's becoming more and more annoying now because you know that the freedoms are starting to relinquish their grasp on all of Melbourne.
Yeah.
That mask, I think, will be the last one to go. But they're saying how there's lots of vaccines. They're ready to go. Oh, there's some testing. Oh, it'll be here in March. Oh, there's so many. We got containers everywhere. It's coming in from overseas. Emirates, I think, have actually created like a frozen storage facility somewhere. I don't know if it's in Dubai or here somewhere here in Australia, because the vaccines have to stay at minus 20, 30, 40, something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now they're saying, well, chemists, doctors, hospitals don't have those facilities, so they can't. You can't keep millions of vials
on site
of the vaccine. So, and especially coming from overseas, because they're coming from the US, coming from
Russia. Remember, Russians were the first ones that came up with this vaccine.
So
Putin on the Ritz had it. Putin on the Ritz, he had it first.
Yeah.
His country, number one. Russia, number one.
Actually, Putin sent in a drink. He said, "Why don't you have some of this to drink?" It is not weed killer. It is not.
Actually, no. He would have sent it as a tea, not as a little shot glass.
Oh, we should have a drink because the last couple of weeks we've been
celebrating ourselves with being together, I suppose.
Knocking off a bit, and
what have you got?
How about we go to the top shelf, GI, today?
Oh, why? Because it's open season or something.
With some of the good stuff. How about some Johnny Walker here?
Well, I've got a couple of bottles of Johnny Walker at home. Green label.
Green label.
Top notch.
We should get a sponsorship.
Good old Green Label. I'll tell you what's not bad either. I purchased a Canadian
You
club.
want it with ice?
No. No, it's not, thank you. Canadian Club 8-year-old.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Quite smooth.
How come I haven't tried it?
You haven't come over. It's been lockdown. We've only just broken out of isolation in the last couple of weeks. It's unbelievable.
Salud. Cheers.
Na zdravie. As Putin would say.
Yes. Na zdravie. So big show.
Massive. I can tell you, just massive.
Lots and lots to
All
talk
right, good night.
about.
Thank you very much for coming. See you later.
All right. Lots and lots. We got a top 5.
Yes, tonight we're going to do one.
Well, obviously it'll be in honour of someone I'm really going to miss. I hate to see there, but I'm going to miss GI, and that's Donald Trump.
Yeah, he's up there with George W.
No, I reckon he goes that one step beyond. I reckon George W. said stuff and didn't mean to stuff up what he was saying. Donald Trump is very deliberate, in everything.
There's no filter there.
There's
is
no filter, and I think that's why a lot of people love him, because he just comes out and says stuff that they are all thinking, and he just says, like,
Calls a spade a spade. We can't say that over there at the moment.
I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm staying. I'm not going. No, I'm not going.
No.
Fraud. No. The whole election was a shambles.
Get out of here. No way.
So our top five will be...
We're going to try and help him along to get out.
So it's going to be top 5 TV shows for Trump.
Yeah, that he could actually step into.
Starring. Yeah. So definitely.
He did The Apprentice. He knows TV.
Yeah. Now, what else we got? I love doing these questions to you. You don't like them much, but I love them.
All right.
I've got to test GI a couple of questions. So
I'll take it.
And heaps to talk about, not just here around Melbourne and our neighbourhood, GI, and this room,
Yes.
but right across the world.
The Haberdashery room.
The Haberdashery room. The Haberdashery boys are far-reaching, GI.
Yeah, we make suits,
We,
dresses, scarves. If you want anything for Christmas, please put your order in.
well, we've got a challenge that we set the last
Well, yeah, I've got it. I've already started.
Haberdashery boys, and that is with the coins.
I've already sketched my design out.
Oh, have you? Okay. Obviously got help from
Do you
someone
like?
else.
Do you like? What do you think of the Mona Lisa?
I want to know why she was really smiling. There's a lot of conjecture.
Well, you only see it from the waist up.
Yeah, there's something going on there. So heaps to talk about, one of which, GI, is something that not so much we give a rat's about, but a lot of the younger kids at the moment are just frothing at the mouth about, and that is the PlayStation 5's been released.
No way.
Updated PlayStation 5, ready to go.
One question.
Yes.
What's a PlayStation 5?
Sorry, PS5.
PS5. That's better.
Yes.
Well.
Now they were doing the lining up at JB in the street just to be the first one to own it.
As you do.
Why? That's not that you go around and talk to anyone about. And don't they know that there are always little glitches in
And
them,
they do
aren't
that.
they?
You know that they do that on purpose. I've found.
What? They put a glitch in it so you can go back and fix it and charge you more.
Correct. Yes. Apparently Microsoft
Who does
did
that?
I don't know. Microsoft. All Microsoft programs have known glitches in them. That apparently, people have accepted it. How do you accept a glitch?
I don't know.
Why aren't we?
Why would
Why
you?
aren't we up in arms and uproaring and protesting in the streets that we know that these things are costing us thousands of dollars, and yet they have a glitch and we don't do anything about it?
Bloody Bill Gates. I bet you he's involved with these vaccines.
Is that his company?
I reckon he's involved with these vaccines, GI.
He died ages ago. He's cryogenically frozen somewhere. He doesn't
That's
care.
not real.
It's not the real Bill Gates.
Well, we haven't seen Bill Gates for a while now. Actually, you're right,
Yeah.
GI. You could be.
Same as the Amazon guy. He didn't get divorced. No, he died. He's cryogenically frozen as well.
Jobs?
Next, I don't know. There'll be a few out there. if he goes down, I'm tipping there's going to be a lot of jobs. Oh, Steve Jobs. Sorry, yeah. Don't worry. You've got Gates, the Amazon guy. I don't know his name.
Yeah, it'll come to you in a second.
Can't think of it. Jobs
This will help.
and Elvis Presley. They're all lined up
Three
together.
pillars of society, yeah.
Yeah, they're all lined up together. I'm telling you, they've all passed away. We don't know that. These
Yeah, well, we haven't seen
these
it for a
guys are
while.
doubles, like Melania.
I feel like the Marx Brothers then. Yeah.
Doubles, all doubles. Doppelgangers, they call them.
Doppelgangers. Actually, speak of such, our friend of ours, Danny,
Yes.
a couple of years ago was in Europe, wasn't he?
Frightening photo.
Now, he was there with his son. He was in Amsterdam, I think it was.
Yes.
And
just purely sightseeing.
sightseeing, just
No,
sightseeing.
just sightseeing.
Yeah, not trying any stuff.
No, nothing like that. Or
No
like
cakes
that.
or anything, no.
No.
So he was over there, and next thing you know, I get this text on my phone from Danny saying, "What are you doing in Amsterdam?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He says, "There's someone in the square where we are that looks exactly like you." So We'll get Julian to put it up on screen.
Now, Danny sent me the photo. Sent me that same photo just recently because someone had sent another photo of you dressed up as a, I don't know, pompous. Ponce?
What do you want?
Vested. It wasn't you, it was someone else. He said, they said, this looks like Funky. I said, oh, yeah. So I sent it to Danny, but Danny sent me that photo that he sent you.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Well, even I looked at it and went, that is me. So this view, actually, because I had glasses on, so that's the photo. So look at it on the screen there and say, gee, that bloody looks like me. I must admit it. Was a doppelganger.
Such is the resemblance that your wife has been having an intimate relationship with this person for the last 6 months, unknowingly.
I've been saying it's not me. It's this guy. I wasn't at the pub until 3 a.m. That wasn't me. It was this guy.
Oh, JR. So
I wasn't out bloody.
That was amazing. Yeah. Truly amazing. Everyone that I've shown that photo to who knows you, which aren't too many people, have actually done the double look and think, that is funny. No, it's not. That's someone else. And Danny, who took it.
He was, like he's known me since high school, even younger.
Yeah.
So,
he knew you in the womb.
He knew, and he's looking at that's him. That's him. So it's amazing stuff.
Even pre-womb service.
It's Joe Biden's file then.
So actually, he's got a
Have
problem.
you noticed how he runs everywhere?
Yes, yeah, I have.
Runs to everything.
I have.
Yeah.
But he's got a facial problem, hasn't he?
There's a bit of
half his
equilibrium
face
there, so
half his face rises and the other half drops.
yeah.
It's like Two-Face from Batman.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
You don't think it's Trump in a mask?
Melania. That's why you don't see her anywhere. Melania Trump in a Joe Biden mask.
Well, there you go. That's. I suppose that leads into the next thing that we've been talking about is that the election. Trump still claims that it's a rigged election and won't leave the White House.
He won't leave. No,
he's
going to hang out right up until January 20. I think
January 20. Yeah. It's the birthday of my daughter. Same thing. That's why we had it. That's why we had it to coincide with Inauguration Day. But he's adamant. He hasn't done transition, so he hasn't invited Biden into the White House.
Blocking all of Biden's staff and looking at especially security stuff.
He hasn't invited Biden to any security meetings with the CIA, FBI,
any of those.
RARS, DMC, KP, KKK, YMCA. So he's not letting him go to. He's not letting him go to
all
any
the important.
All the acronym meetings. He's just saying, not having you.
No.
He won't accept it.
No, he won't. Well, I think he actually went into court today. Well, he sent some lawyers in to start the process of disputing it.
Yep.
And I think the judge did something that they don't normally do.
Laugh?
Not just laugh, but directly ask the lawyer, are you alleging that this is fraud or alleging that there's something dodgy?
Oh, so he's put him on the spot.
Put him on. I don't know how they answered, but apparently, just
lawyer
straight
talk.
out. It might have been Judge Judy. I'm not sure. But someone,
what
are you doing?
Did she go to her offsider and say, bring me over that paper? Bring me over that paper.
You sound like more like Nanny Fine.
That's who she is. That's who she is, the nanny. I hate that show.
Oh, I hated that show.
I can't.
There's only one show I hated more than that. It's
Judge
Two
Judy.
Broke Girls.
Oh, no, I've never seen that.
Two Broke. Oh,
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
No, Judge Judy, I didn't like that. My wife loves it.
All right. No, Judge Judy.
I can't stand it. It's like a.
But the US are in trouble.
Yeah.
They're in a bit of shambles. So Joe Biden's done the right thing. Thought, I'm going to do. I want this. He's great speech, handover.
Yep.
And he's just been a sook.
Oh, really?
He's just been a sook.
No, wait. No, I'm not leaving the White House. I don't want to.
There's some great memes out there. Just kicking and screaming as a little kid and stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful boy.
But he has to. I mean, apparently there was reading in the paper that the Secret Service has got a secret plan. That it's really that secret because it was in the news. That they've already got a plan to get him out. They're going to do the old, hey,
Donald. The door. They're going to go answer the door. They're going to boot him out and lock it.
They're going to put a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken out on the lawn, knock on the door. As he comes out, they'll change locks.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it.
It's
truly
funny.
cannot believe-
It is childish. It is a bit childish, but that's him. That's exactly.
That's
him.
the leader of the free world.
They've. Well, no, he's leader of
Well, no,
America.
The American president has always been associated
What,
officially
as
the leader of the free world.
by Americans.
Yes.
Yeah, no one else.
No, well, no. Well, the French have
no,
always, the English have always said yes.
Oh,
The French
will say yes to every. Look who they've got.
Boris Johnson.
Every time you see him, looks like he got out of bed, just and with a hangover.
Actually, it reminds me of Professor Brown from the Back to the Future.
Emmett Brown. Marty, yes.
He comes into Parliament. Ministers, I've got an idea. That's who he reminds me. Every time he comes onto that screen, I'm thinking, what's he going to do? He's going to flux capacitor.
But they're in trouble.
And the French just don't care. They just
They march to their own beat.
Americans,
Yeah.
Americans,
Yeah, and I think the Canadians follow closely.
Oh, yeah,
behind, don't they? Because they're sort of half French, half
Yeah, well, they're both
American.
they're brothers. They're brothers, the two, aren't they? The French Macron and
Trudeau. Oh, are they? No. They
both married young girls.
Yeah.
Trudeau's married his he married old.
Oh, he went up. Oh,
He-
she went. Oh, okay.
He married old. So one Macron married young.
Macron. What's the difference between macaroons and macarons? I can never work that out. No, it doesn't. Yes, but the US are in
Marconi.
trouble.
Yes,
US in trouble. And
big trouble.
And for a number of things as well. They've just discovered McDonald's. GI.
No, McDonald's was founded in
No,
America.
I know. They've just found in McDonald's.
Yes.
Now, you've been over there
Yes.
to the US and
Yeah.
you've been to Macca's
Yes.
there. They have supersized drinks, don't they?
Jeez.
They're saying that the three drink sizes
Yep.
are essentially the same amount of liquid in each one. So
Each one.
Each one.
It's like
It's not in
Marx
Italy. Oh, what are you talking? Eh?
Marx Brothers. So in each one
In each one.
is a drink.
And the drink has got the same amount of the liquid in it. Each cup,
Yes.
the small, the medium, the large,
Yeah.
you get the same amount of Coke.
Hell, would they put more ice?
The shape of the glass, the shape of the thing. So, yeah.
way.
So apparently the
Really?
small is a bit wider, so it fits whatever is 550 mils or something. The medium, they stretched it. It's the same amount they say that goes
No
in it.
way.
Short a couple of mil. Yeah.
Ah, that can't be right.
This will bring the free world economy crashing down, GI. Yeah. Right around you. Yeah.
No, they have the equivalent to the ACCC. It does nothing over there as well.
Over there, are you serious over there? You pay
McDonald's
them a
run,
bit
it's like,
there
it's
on
like the gun lobbyists. They run the gun parliament.
Yeah.
McDonald's runs. Yeah, that's right. True. Really? So you're saying to me that the three drink? But what about the super size?
Pretty much
drink?
the same. Oh,
The bucket.
I said the three
bucket-
ones, and if you can jump on and they'll show you the size and stuff. Yeah, the big bucket of Coke.
Yeah.
No, obviously that's. But the other ones essentially.
That services a whole Somalian village. That bucket, and then one American
You can
drinks
find
it.
pirates swimming around in that thing. Is so big. Yeah. So
That's wow. There
crashing
you
down,
go.
you know. So as a consequence of that, now, of course, everyone's weighing and measuring everything.
Really, you have to
Yeah.
go into McDonald's now. and
Like I saw online today, someone went to Aldi and bought some pasta. It says there's 500 grams.
Yep.
They weighed it was only 300.
no,
So they're
really.
getting ripped off 460
I
or
get
something.
that. Yeah, but they didn't read the package and actually said 300.
Well, it says it was made in Czechoslovakia. As well, so.
it's 300. It's 300 liters. 300 milliliters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
So
that sort of
everyone's measuring.
But there are
stuff
a
now and
lot of
going, "Oh,
people-
I'm getting ripped off.
But you have noticed though, a lot of packaging has shrunk, and you're still paying
Yeah.
for the same amount.
Yes. So they'll take one or two biscuits out. shrink it.
Yeah, I've noticed that with the chips, packet of chips. We started off at 200 grams. We moved to 190. We're now at 170.
And
and still paying the
$3
same-
whatever it is.
$3 for the chips. Rip.
They're
I
trying
tell
to
you.
kill us, Gio. Kill
It's
us.
ripped. And they're not even made here in Australia.
The Smiths and all that.
Yeah.
aren't they?
What do I say?
Stop trying to cause riots. There's a guy also that went into
Got my big glasses
Coles.
on. Yeah.
Now, the saying, when something happens to you and you go, oh, you're a lucky bastard. You lucky bastard. You
Yeah,
should
yeah.
go and get a Tats Lotto ticket.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that saying? Do you concur with it? Do you go, oh, yeah, I am lucky. I should go get one.
I do it. I don't know whether I concur with it, but I do it.
You do what? You go out and
Yeah. If
someone goes, oh, you like a ladder falls and just misses you,
Yeah.
and you go, oh, that deserves a Tats Lotto ticket. I'm going to go get
when
one.
lightning struck me and I lived, I went out and brought a Tats Lotto ticket.
Okay,
That's why I've got no hair.
yeah, fair enough.
Singed. But yes, I do. I follow it,
No, I think
but
it's
I don't know
crap.
whether I believe in it though.
No, it's crap.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, let me explain the situation first, the example that was given today and why I came to this. Because the guy went to Coles,
By who?
supermarket, bought a dozen jumbo eggs. Okay, the big size eggs. Yeah, emu size. Big eggs. Like big.
It's
So, jumbo size. Now,
That's not an egg.
when you do get the jumbos,
Yep.
there's a higher possibility that you're going to get 2 yolks in an egg. Has that happened to you?
Yes.
How do you feel when that? Oh, I love it.
I love a good yolk. Two blokes walking to a bar.
2 yolks walking to a bar.
So I get all. Yeah, I
It's
do.
a thrill, isn't
yeah,
it? You get 2 for 1.
Yeah.
I think I've beaten nature here. I'm on top of nature.
Well, to actually think that they could have been twins at one stage
Twin
as well.
chicken.
Yeah, they could have been twin chickens, but
Could have
instead
been.
you're
It
eating.
doesn't work that way. Yeah. Now this guy
Yeah,
got a dozen eggs.
doesn't.
Out of that dozen,
Mm-hmm.
every single egg was a double yolker. Every 12. He got 24
What are you
eggs.
telling me?
He got 24 eggs
For the price of
for
12.
the price of 12. Well, of course, Coles going to up their prices. Yeah, but so, and he
You're
posted it
joking me.
online and he showed it, and they're all there.
What did he break
But-
all 12?
Yeah,
Was he making an
well, he's
omelette?
mate, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he was making.
Well, hang on. The question there would be,
Why are you opening up all those
12
He must
eggs.
be making a cake. I don't know.
what cake wants 12 eggs?
I don't know how many cakes do you make a week that you need an egg in.
One.
You make one
One
cake.
One cake. I don't know how many cakes you make.
Anyway,
What's he making? 12?
so the comment. Oh, he just made a massive eggs,
Omelette.
omelets,
Yeah,
and
okay, fair
scrambled eggs. So.
Obviously. And quiche.
Now,
French toast.
the old wives' tale
Bald
and
eggs.
the theory, they
Fried
say
eggs.
that if there's a double, like they say, a double yolk egg brings good luck. That's what they say.
Who?
There's an old wives' tale too. that says that. Can you say a wives' tale? Can you actually say that?
Bring the wife here that says that that's the truth.
I've got
I
an
wanna
old
know
wives' tale.
I want to know.
She had it removed years ago.
Bring her in.
But for me, and this is what I'm getting to, right?
Yes, okay. This is
So they're saying,
the crux of the story
Yes.
is
well, they're saying, oh, you're so lucky, go buy a Tats ticket, right? Because they're saying your luck will continue.
because well, he's got fair enough. He's had 12 eggs.
I say nay, Gio.
Nay.
Nay.
The knees
I
have it.
say you've used your luck already.
But he's had 12 eggs that have
No,
done
no,
that.
no. Just in general, if that ladder misses you, if that lightning hits you here,
Yeah.
if you get a near miss and people
Yeah.
say you're lucky, you've used your luck already
So you're
with
saying,
that
hang on,
incident.
hang on. Are you
This
saying
guy-
you believe in luck?
Hang on, this guy has used all his luck on 12 double yolks in the eggs. It's a waste of money going to the Tats and getting the
Hang on,
Tats
hang on.
Lotto
Are you
ticket.
telling me that you believe in luck?
There's
But you
no
don't
one-
believe. But you don't believe that he should go out and buy a Tats ticket because he's
I
done
believe-
his luck.
I believe in luck. Yeah, why?
Well, you're just saying not to because you've used your luck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's lucky though
What's lucky?
that he's got 12 yolks.
Yeah, but then somebody says you should go get a Tats
That's right.
ticket and be lucky again.
Well, he's had 12 options that he could have missed out on a double yolk, but he's had all 12. So
but he didn't.
keep it going.
He
I say.
didn't. So he's been branded as being lucky.
Yes.
They're saying you are lucky.
Lucky.
Go buy a Tats ticket because you're going to get more luck. I'm
Yes.
saying no. Your luck stopped when you got a double yolk,
But he got 12 double yolks though, not one.
and that's where his luck stops.
Ride it, I say. Ride it all the way
It's
to
like the ladder falling and narrowly missing you.
Ride it all
Is
the way
that
to the
good
bank.
luck? Yeah, that's good luck.
That's bad aiming.
Should you go buy a lotto ticket? No, because you've used your luck.
No.
The ladder missing you is the luck, not getting a Tatslotto ticket.
No, but you've
Yes.
still got luck on your side.
You haven't. You've used it. The ladder missed you. The car, the anvil dropped out of the sky, and
Actually,
you put your shoe on, and there's a spider in there, and then you take it out, and the spider crawls out. Your luck stopped because it didn't bite you. Not your luck's not going to continue, or you going to buy a Tatslotto
course it
ticket.
is.
No.
Of course it is.
No.
Persistence is luck.
Getting ripped off.
Persistence is luck.
You're getting ripped off.
No,
They're
that's
wasting money.
that's like-
That saying was made up by lotto companies to make you go.
Mr. and Mrs. Tattersall.
Mr. and Mrs. Tattersall. To make you go buy more lotto tickets.
But there was a bloke who played the same numbers for close to 35 years in
Lotto.
Tatslotto.
Yeah.
And finally hit it. So persistence is luck.
Finally hit what? Division 3.
No,
Division 4.
3.2 million.
$7.70. He got his lotto money back.
3.2 million.
Off fair dinkum.
Yeah.
35 years.
35 years of playing. See, persistence is luck.
35 years. 7
The same amount of money for the 7. No, he's still coming out in front. There's no way you're going to be spending.
at a minimum, what is it? We'll say $10 a ticket
Yeah, okay, 10
10.
bucks a week
a week.
for 35 years.
That's
52 weeks
that's
in a year.
$520 already, isn't it?
Yeah,
For the year.
yeah. By
By
35,
35,
she's still going to come out in front.
15 grand.
If that, 20 grand. Let's make it an even 20 grand.
All right, 20 grand.
All right, 20 grand. 3.2 million.
Had he not have kept that money, he'd be 20 grand up. You could have waited until now, played it, and been 3 million and the 20 grand. Less us $10 for the ticket. Is that how it works?
No, that's not how it works. I can tell you. That's not exactly how it works. But I'm heading back to America for a little minute there. You know how we were watching the riots and everything in America
Yeah.
and all the looting.
Very entertaining.
And all the looting. I mean, we always said that we want to be Looters Incorporated here in Australia. That-
Looters are us.
Yeah.
Yep.
That we want to prepare ourselves in case that there's ever a riot and we can start bang,
Get right in it. Yeah.
jump in. But Florida, the governor of Florida has said enough is enough.
Florida's a fairly subdued state, isn't it? There are a lot of old people go retire.
Yeah. Old Jewish people.
What are
Apparently.
they going to raid there? The tea shop?
Well, that depends which part of Florida. The southern part of Florida, the northern part of Florida is a bit more
there's a big
rambunctious.
There's a big matzo ball.
Big rambunctious.
Yeah.
He's passed a law that apparently he's going to that anyone caught looting, they're going to shoot
In Florida.
in Florida. Yeah, that's it. That's
There's
part
an
of the law.
old person with a
The law.
gun.
They're gonna-
So you stop.
He's sitting on.
Ethel, get me gun. There's some looters here.
Get me Bethy, Ethel. Load her up. I'm going to looting. Yeah,
Fetch me my musket, girl.
bring out the hounds.
Hounds. So you
yeah,
can shoot someone.
Yeah,
for looting.
the looting. It's called the looting.
What's it called? The Carnival Act. All right, looting's on. There's going to be a whole lot of old people in the car park just waiting for the looters to come out. Ping, ping, ping. You win a stuffed animal. There you go.
It's how it's going. It's exactly right. It's going to be set up in the way that you're going to have your rioters, the looters, and the shooters, and then the police.
On my command, unleash the rioters. And then they come in. On my command, unleash the looters. Unleash the shooters.
He got the coppers in the background.
I wanted to do jack shit, the cops.
Bravo. I'll just arrest the shooters.
Ambo's just waiting.
It's just pure. How good
Well,
is
don't have
that?
to arrest the shooters.
No, it's a law. That's right. That's right.
That's
No.
crazy.
Yeah, they just. I'm going to deputize you. You are now my deputy.
Jeez, and I thought having Trump there, they're in trouble. And
Well, I think
Macca's ripping everyone off with the coke.
Well, that's
Florida.
the Trump leftover.
What
rules.
do they have? Is Disneyland? Is that Florida? No, that's
Yeah. There's Disney World in Florida.
oh Disney World. Yeah.
Yeah, and Disneyland in Los
Well,
Angeles.
they should have a Looters World in there now.
Actually, speak of which, with COVID, right?
Yeah.
There's been because all these places have been shut down.
Oh, Disneyland and all that.
Yeah, and all that. Well, you actually do have Pirate World.
There's a pirate world, yeah, but it's not a looters world. It's better.
Well, same thing. You go rape and pillage. You have Vikings world.
Nah, looters. Just have a looters.
Well,
It's a looters, not a rooters world. Just go rape and pillage.
Just have glass
It's
panes
Disney.
everywhere.
It's Disneyland. It's got Pornhub. It's...
But anyway, going back to what I
Yeah,
was saying.
sorry. So going back to...
So COVID lockdown and everything like that, but people still love Disneyland.
Obviously, how can you not?
Yeah, but one bloke in America took it one step further. He changed and converted his front lawn and built a roller coaster, exact replica of the Matterhorn.
Wait,
And his front lawn.
in his front lawn?
In his front lawn. He's an engineer. Apparently, he decided that he missed Disney that much, right? Little Mickey and everything like that. It makes him probably a very scary person, I would think.
Mm.
But they turned around and they said he's gone ahead and built a roller coaster. He's front a miniature replica of the Matterhorn.
During COVID.
Yeah. How good is
I
that?
struggled to get Halloween decorations up. And last week we were talking about festival bullying.
Yes.
Remember? We're talking
Yes.
about, this guy's built a whole Matterhorn
He's-
roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
A roller coaster. Doing all the accents tonight. I say, it's jolly good, this roller coaster.
Rather. Hey? Yeah, he's gone out and built. How good is that? I can't build a bloody cardboard box
No, no.
to put rubbish in. This guy has gone out and built a bloody roller coaster. I'm impressed. My kid goes, why can't you
But
do
like
that?
functioning.
Yeah. There's actually a picture of him going through, strapped himself down into the little chair.
Do we need to get Julian to
Oh, we can have a look at it. Yeah,
find it?
yeah.
Find it?
But it's exact miniature replica of the Disney Matterhorn.
Oh, miniature.
Yeah. Yes, built the exact one. I mean, that's you know,
Yeah.
you've been to. Oh no, you haven't. Okay, sorry. We've been to America.
I've been to the Rye Carnival down at Phillip Island Carnival.
Same thing. Yeah, same thing.
Moomba.
Yeah.
No.
It's about a 5-story building, the Matterhorn. This one.
Oh,
Here,
no, I've seen it.
this
I've
one's a
actually
double
seen
story.
it.
This is
Yeah,
only
yeah.
double story.
Yeah.
So, but amazing.
Wow.
I thought that's impressive.
It's
That's really-
taken him a while.
That's really taking isolation to the next level. I mean, I can't be bothered doing anything.
Bored shitless. I know.
I
I
know.
could build a deck and
Come
that
on.
never happened.
How good are you, though, eh?
No.
Now I've got to actually build a shed this weekend, so I don't know how I'm going to go with that. I'll have to see.
There were instructions. Follow the instructions.
They're usually in Japanese or, well, no words, just pictures. And it's got one bloke doing this. And you're trying to decipher, am I screwing something in or am I using a spanner or am I using a hammer? I got no idea.
I don't know what sort of instructions you're getting. What sort of shit? Yeah.
Let's put a light bulb in.
Light blob. Oh, now you picked some. Yeah, coming back now. Cats. Again, we spoke about cats last week. I just want.
I'm a big cat fan. Yeah.
You're a big cat
Yeah,
fan.
we've got
There's
big
another
cats.
one. Because they go walkabouts, don't they? They go missing for a day sometimes.
We're still
a
talking
couple
about
of days.
cats.
Yeah, cats.
Yeah, still talking about cats. Yep.
They do go missing.
Yes.
There was a house. There's a cat.
There's a house. There's a crazy house loose and loose.
What proof is Johnny Green?
Oh, it's watered down now.
Yeah,
All the
all right.
ice is melted.
Cat went missing 15 years ago.
See, I heard
Did you see this?
Yes.
Kevin. It was a Kevin? Hang on.
Kev.
Keith the cat.
I thought it was Kev.
Oh,
Kev's
Kev.
the owner.
Kev's the owner. Keith
Keith.
went missing 15 years ago.
Great memory.
Disappeared.
Great memory.
No, it didn't find its way back.
Oh.
It was in another suburb and it got scanned at the vet and they
Yeah.
go, oh, this belongs to these guys. Let's bring it around. So they brought it there and
After 15
here's
years.
your cat. Yeah. It was only a suburb away, they reckon.
Hang on. Why would they only just get it scanned afterwards?
Because it was either lost or in somebody else's house or whoever it was with got out.
Oh.
So it must have been an indoor cat for 10, 15 years. and then out it comes. And,
Well, they actually uncovered a cat den that had all these other cats involved making little socks. Making little socks. And this cat got away.
it came back, had a sign around its neck. You owe me $14,000 for the meals. Here's the invoice.
It's exactly right. That's what it was.
So,
15 years. That's amazing. How did the parents recognise it?
well, it looked like Keith the cat. It's
Well, I mean, after 15 years, people change.
people do, cats don't. It was just the
Cats
same. It was just a
change.
cat.
No, cats change.
It's the same cat.
Get bigger, skinnier, or
Essentially, it's the same cat. Plus, it got scanned. It had a chip in it, so they go, no, it was Keith.
I reckon they just Keith passed away.
Because we've had a couple of
Doppelganger.
You've had cats that have disappeared and not always come back.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Don't go
Oh,
there.
all
It's
right,
probably best. Probably best we don't go there.
We shouldn't go there,
No,
but
no.
well, people are very attached to their pets. You know?
We are.
I mean, we've had crazily a lot of people at work call in to say they're not coming in because their pet is unwell or
Yeah.
the cat is scratching all night because it's got eczema and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, people love animals. It's just purely because it's unconditional.
So you're missing your work, your paid work,
Yeah.
because pet that you've purchased keep you company.
Yes.
Has got a runny nose.
Yes. Well, just on that, it's not only pets that you own, but even pets that you see on the side of the street that someone would come along. In New York, a woman saw a swan that had been injured.
In New York?
In New York.
A swan.
A swan.
Just walking around.
Just swanning around.
Like 53rd and 7th Street.
Yeah, just swanning around.
Just ducking in here and there.
No, that's another one.
I don't want to go foul on this.
So she walked the duck onto a train.
No, it wasn't a duck. Swan.
Was it a swan or a duck?
You just said it was a swan.
It's a swan.
Okay.
It's a sick swan.
Not a duck.
It took a subway. It took a subway ride. She helped it along onto the train.
Yeah.
And took it to the vet on the train.
Yeah.
Right. This is a woman that's
Swans
just
can be aggressive. Yeah.
very aggressive. Right. So then she's taken it to the vet, and then from the vet she's taken it on back onto the train, back into the I think it's Central Park.
Yeah.
The wildlife sanctuary out in the middle there, and let it loose. Now, she did that for a whole day. That's what I'm saying. People love animals.
She's probably one of those.
No, she was on her way to work.
Feeding pigeons and stuff.
She was on her way to work. And
she rang up and said, sorry, I can't come in.
I don't know if she rang up.
I got to bring this stray swan to the vet.
You can just see it. You go,
oh,
stand back. Looking after a swan.
Thank you, Amelia. Yeah, as soon as you're done, just pop in really quickly to work as well. I need to have a quick word and maybe bring a box.
No, you can't do that.
Yes,
you
can.
Be able, no,
of course you can.
There'd be an uproar.
With who?
All the animal
the Swan Society.
activists. All the animal activists around the world will get together.
Around the world. Well, the Missing Swan Society of New York. The Secret Swan Society.
Swan
will
Lake.
come rampaging.
Hey, don't knock the RSPCA and animal activists.
The RSPCA
and the animal activists, they are vicious.
Your job.
They are
is
vicious.
Your job.
No, they are vicious. They will go up in arms, bare arms if need be.
Arms, wings,
They'll
paws.
be up in arms. They'll be there.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
too far.
They're like the grey people, the old people, animal activists. You can't knock them because they'll be out there when it comes to voting. You'll be out.
You mean they're like the great people?
The great people. When you go to vote,
When
you go to vote, that's what they call them. The old people, the grey
Who
people.
calls them that?
The political
Certainly not
parties,
other people.
political activists. The
Call them
grey army.
people.
They are the grey army.
The grey army is different. You said the grey people.
Well, grey people, grey army, same thing. No, half of them are, barely there.
You're currently working from home, yeah?
Constantly, yes.
Do you look forward to going back into the office?
1 or 2 days a week, maybe, not full time.
You're not going to go full time?
No.
They're saying there's been a study done, GI.
Mm-hmm. I love studies.
So do I.
We love our studies.
We love studies. We need to get involved in studies.
Yes. We want a grant done.
There's a study saying that 1 in 2 Australians would prefer free food over flexible workplace policy. So they'd rather have free food at work than work from home. What's my GI think now? Free food, so lunch and breakfast or whatever catered for, over flexible workplace.
Do I get to choose the food?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, okay. Oh, that'd be a 50-50 call.
Now, there's 60% of employees wish that their office offered free meals or food vouchers. That would tempt you, wouldn't it?
Our office used to do free fruit. A little box of fruit in the morning. Fresh fruit every morning would come in. And people, great, loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Well, my previous place in Bourne, we actually had a chef, a certified chef,
And
in
cook
the
food.
kitchen that would cook breakfast, lunch through the day. There'd be roasts and pasta and stuff,
Okay.
and he'd whip up like homemade, like croissants, proper croissants, donuts and stuff, jam filled, Nutella filled, bacon, eggs, the whole thing in the morning.
It
right?
does show. You know that you call that ISO, but
That's why I had to leave.
It does show.
The only issue I have with this survey and the study that was conducted, Gio, it was conducted by Uber. Do you think they're slightly swaying the results of that study? Oh, look, everybody wants this. Come to us and we'll bring you the food and the vouchers.
It was backed up by KFC and McDonald's. They also co-sponsored.
Sounds like a typical American company-based
Exactly. That's what it'll be.
influence.
But I can tell
I'd do
you,
it. No, I would. I'd rather work. I don't know. No,
Oh,
I'd go in.
you'd
I'd
be
rather have the
enticed.
food. I'd have the food.
You'd be enticed, I reckon.
I go the food for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I reckon that'd be a split between because a lot of people would want to eat.
No,
their
it's
own food.
either either or. So you can't do part time at home. And
No,
part-time
that's what I'm saying.
Either or.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people would be split on this one. I don't think there'd be a clear winner.
Yeah, it's a tough choice. I'd go the food.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably go the home.
You've been at home and you're itching to go back to work.
No, but I'd
You
want
said you hate it there. Oh, I mean, no, it's not as pleasant. I mean, what you're saying is that you appreciate others' company. I mean, what you want is no.
I love my
it's good
family,
to have-
thank you very
it's
much.
good to have that other contact with other people.
Yes,
So,
yes,
yeah.
I do.
No,
I reckon that like a good even split between the two: free food and work from home.
Yeah, but that won't happen. It's one of them.
I work from home. I get free food.
Yeah, technically. Yeah.
My wife pays for it.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. You're not actually getting paid for work that you're doing now.
Well, after you get a free meal, you need a coffee, don't you?
Absolutely.
Well, that brings me to my next question.
Really?
Nice thing, Wee. There has been a HSE. Do they still call it HSE?
Interstate, I think in
Sydney.
New South Wales and that. Yeah,
Still call it HSE because it's year 12.
VCE here.
VCE here.
VCE
Okay.
year 12. Yeah.
Well,
so
and
final year exam.
a final year exam.
Secondary, high school year.
Whatever.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway, we digress. One, you're talking about coffee, so you got my attention.
Irrelevant.
Inconsequential.
Apparently, New South Wales.
Yes.
There you go. That's where it was the thing. It was the barista course that they had.
Barista course.
Yes, they have a barista course over there apparently
Okay,
for year
yeah.
12.
Oh, what?
For year 12.
For year 12?
Yeah, you have a barista.
Or was it just a cooking?
No.
home economics
Apparently,
or-
it's a HSC exam.
What, barista?
Yeah.
No, it's
It is. It's like probably like VCE type of thing. You can be carpenter, electrician.
VCAL.
Yeah,
No,
you can be a
not
barista.
Be a barista exam.
Hey, don't knock the baristas.
What
you
are
get your
you
coffee.
talking about?
But
Yeah,
anyway,
it's in an exam.
it's in an exam as an exam question,
Yeah.
and this has now been polarized by many people. Many
Yes,
people have been
okay.
polarized by this question.
yeah,
Not
okay.
polarized. But many people have been polarized by the question.
It's
One of-
polarizing a lot of people.
Yes, it's making people split down the middle.
Okay.
Segregate
There are
themselves.
arguments happening.
Huge arguments. It's not like the one that's going to be here in a minute, I can tell you. But the question was,
yes.
there were two pictures of coffee cups with coffee in it,
Right.
right?
Which-
and then a table below it.
Julian will bring up on screen.
Yes.
Okay.
And then there's a table below it. Now the
What would
question
you
was,
put the table? Oh, yeah, the table
A little
has to rest
table.
on top of the coffee cup. Have to rest on it.
it's right.
Oh, you mean a spreadsheet type table? Sorry, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
All right. Now the question was, you had to choose, right? You had to choose the correct section
Description
of
section.
the actual description of the coffees. right?
Okay. Oh, so two different copies. Okay, yeah.
And there's
gotcha.
and in the picture it shows a description of one coffee which says crema, espresso, and hot water, which makes it clearly a long black.
Well, yeah, depending on its size, but either long black,
Yeah,
short
but it's
black,
a long.
or
It shows it's a full cup.
okay, all right,
Full
yeah.
cup of coffee. Right?
Yeah, okay.
So it's pretty clear.
But in a coffee cup or in a coffee
in a
cup?
mug.
Not mug.
Well,
the bigger cups.
The
okay.
bigger cups. All
So
right?
yeah, long black. You would say
That's
Because the
standard.
Crema is what comes out of the machine.
That's right.
Is
It's
it
a
that?
crap.
Yeah.
That sits at the bottom. Oh no, the top.
Oh, the top.
The top. Oh yeah, that's
It's not
right.
Turkish
You
coffee.
got to know. You got to know. Actually, you know if it's a good coffee, it's got a nice
nice
body of
brownie
crema
on
on
yeah.
top, yeah.
All right, go on.
The other picture, coffee 2, right,
Yes.
is what's been dividing the nation
Okay.
and the world.
And HSC.
Apparently. So it's a picture of a cup,
Yep.
and the picture shows a big coffee cup.
Right.
It's got foam on the top,
Foam. Yes.
steamed milk in the middle,
Yes.
a bit of crema,
Yes.
and then espresso.
Okay.
What do you call that?
That is teetering a cappuccino.
Yes?
Yeah, I'd go with cappuccino with that.
No, but apparently in some certain circumstances, in parts of the world,
Yeah.
they call that a flat white.
No, that's not a flat white. A
Yes.
flat white has it all mixed in.
Yeah,
A
well,
flat white is all milk, coffee, and stirred up, so that there's no colour segregation there.
that's how
That's a flat white.
that's how I would understand it. But according to the Australian Specialty Coffee Association president, Kieran Westlake,
What? Kieran?
oh no,
Kieran
let's
is
just
the
say that,
president
Kieran.
of a coffee
Let's just say
barista. That's not a...
Let's just say, Kieran, you've lost all credibility.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
it should have been Guillermo. Eduardo.
Giacomo.
Yeah, Fabrizio,
That's it.
baby.
Giuseppe.
Franco. Kieran.
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 Once you give
Sorry, mate.
once you give up Kieran, it's sort of like
We know you're wrong already.
But he's saying
What's
that
he saying?
it says the local coffee culture drink would be a flat white.
No.
But elsewhere, it could be classed as a cappuccino. He's saying it could be both. It's dependent on the area
It's
and
cappuccino.
the place that you come from.
That's rubbish. No, it's not. Because that's their own interpretation, but not. You got to go back to the history of it. That is a cappuccino.
But it's just, no, hang on. But it depends on where you come from and what people call
Depending
it.
on where you come from.
Of course it does.
Obviously, if you come from Malvern, yeah. But if you come from Italy, it's a cappuccino.
No,
where
but-
the coffee was made and invented.
Hang on.
That is a cappuccino.
But hang on.
Not a frappe latte.
Frappe. Love frappe. No, but it's like the humble potato cake. Here in Melbourne, we call it potato cake. In Sydney, they call it a scallop.
I don't give rats what they call it.
But it depends where you come from, which gives it its name.
But okay, so if you go, what do they call a cappuccino? Wherever that they call them long whites.
They don't. They call them. They call them.
No,
They
No,
call them
wrong.
flat white.
Sorry, they're wrong.
And why? Hang on. You can't say wrong. It's
They are wrong.
interpretation.
What you've just described there is a cappuccino, straight out.
It's interpretation.
Look, here's a picture of a cappuccino. Yeah? Here is a picture of a long white.
a long white.
Well, what did they say it was?
A flat white.
A flat white.
Yes.
Long white, flat white, again, same thing.
It's-
long white, flat white, latte, same thing.
No, it's interpretation. Here, interpretation. See?
It's a, no,
Interpretation.
It's like the biggest annoyance I have is when I go order a coffee and I go, I'll have a macchiato. Now, what is a macchiato?
A dirty coffee.
Right, so it's a
A
short black.
with a dash of milk. Hot
And
or
the-
cold?
So as soon as you ask, it doesn't matter.
Hot or
Warm,
cold?
Hot. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
But when you go to one of these so-called baristas, and Kieran to be one of those, you go, I'll have a macchiato, thanks, Kieran.
Yes.
He'll go long or short. And that's where I stab him in the eye.
Pour the coffee back in
Get
there.
the sugar bowl,
Yeah.
smash it on his head.
Yeah.
Because a macchiato
You're
is
an angry.
short.
You're an angry person,
Well,
aren't you?
that annoys me. Because a
Okay.
macchiato, if you know about coffee, macchiato is short. Always short.
Well, you can have a long macchiato.
Then say long macchiato. Then it's not a long macchiato anymore. Is it?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. What is it?
It's a long black with a dash of milk.
That's what that is. It's not a macchiato.
It's a long macchiato.
Macchiato is short.
It's a long macchiato.
Short. Short.
It's a long macchiato.
Short.
It's like having
Short.
a short
No.
black and a long black.
Yeah.
Same
Short
thing.
black, long black.
Yes. So they're asking you, how would you
Macchiato
like?
is short.
No, it's
Call the
not.
other something else. That's something else altogether. That
No, you can't do
That
that.
is something else altogether.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
You can't make up your own rules as you go along.
I'm not making. They are the rules of society as they've been since Julius Caesar invented the macchiato after he stabbed what's his name? Brutus.
Brutus stabbed you.
Whatever. There was blood spilled. It was over macchiato. It wasn't over the Ides of March. That was bullshit. It was about the macchiato. They had a long-standing argument. Brutus had had enough. He goes, "Hey, you step it here. Take this, Caesar, you dog. You can't have a long macchiato.
They'll
They're
stand
short."
at the front of the Coliseum waiting for the espresso to drop, and all of a sudden he goes, I'll have a long macchiato.
What? Nearly as bad as when you go into a sandwich shop.
Tout brutal.
You go into a sandwich shop, you order a sandwich or a roll or whatever you make, and then they cut it in half. I don't want to cut it in half.
Why?
I like my sandwich whole because then you get to eat 2 bits.
It makes it easier for travelling.
No, it's not. It's easier as a whole.
No.
It is.
No.
Don't cut my sandwich.
Well, then you have to tell them.
I don't have to tell them. They should ask if I want to cut.
Well, they just asked you, do you want a long and short black? And you just told them, no, I don't want
Because
it.
there's no need to ask. You say my cuttles are short.
Well, no, see, you're contradicting
I'm
yourself.
not contradicting myself.
How does it feel to be in this world of Frank?
It is
all
marvellous because I set my own rules.
Exactly.
I expect everyone else to run to them. It is brilliant. I get to have arguments with myself, with baristas, with sandwich makers, with bloody web jets. You bastards, give me my money. I love it.
This is the world according to Frank, isn't it? It's starting. You're going to start up. You're going to do like a Kardashian type thing, aren't you? I'm just going to be my own world.
Frank's world.
Frank's world. You can't do that. You can't just make up crap.
I'm not making it up. How am I making
Of
it
course
up?
you are. You can't say on one hand that if they ask you if you want a long or short macchiato, you get upset. But on the other hand, if they don't ask you if you want your sandwich cut, you get upset.
So here's the
Where
thing.
do the
All
people
right.
win?
So these people already in their mind
Yes.
have 2 forms of macchiato, long and a short.
Because people ask for it. Yes. Popularity. It goes
People
to
have-
popularity.
People like Kieran, that's why.
Popularity.
Decided.
Don't knock Kieran. You
I
don't
am
know him.
knocking
You don't
Kieran.
know
You can't
Kieran.
even set a proper exam question.
He said his final comment was, "It is very confusing. I don't know why they put it in there. That's a stupid question."
You're an idiot, Kieran. Kieran Walker, what was his name? Kieran Westlake.
Westlake. Yeah, Kieran
Westlake.
Westlake. Yeah, unfortunately, Kieran, once he
He probably uses that stupid sawdust for sugar as well.
sawdust for sugar.
Yeah, that clumpy Bagasse or whatever it is. I don't know. It's rubbish.
Is it?
Yeah, it's meant to replace sugar because sugar's so.
Okay, I'll take your word for that one. That I've missed
It
out
looks
on.
like sawdust,
I haven't
just
seen it.
sweetened sawdust.
Is it?
It clumps together. It's rubbish. It
Oh.
doesn't even taste like sugar.
Oh, it's probably sawdust.
It's like a molasses or something. I
Oh,
don't know.
no,
Like
no.
It's
either-
rubbish.
You got to have either raw sugar or sugar.
That's it.
Yeah, you can't have anything else.
Hang on.
Do you want to ask?
Hang on,
You want people to ask you that?
Hang on,
question?
hang on. Did we just agree on something?
No. But you want people
Did
to
we
ask
agree
you?
on something?
No.
Oh, we didn't. You couldn't have agreed that we agreed on something.
No. But do you want people to ask you, or do you expect the sugar on the table? Or do you ask for white sugar?
No, I don't mind either. I'm not fussy with it.
Yeah.
Other than this sawdust. Because it's not sugar. It's not
Okay.
natural.
No, fair enough. I'll go with that. I'm not with it.
No.
I
I just say
don't-
2 sugars. That's it. And in fact, what's really good where I go now, you don't even have to say it. They just do it. They go, hi, Frank.
They know you.
And you know what I order now? Piccolos.
Yeah, I'm actually into the piccolos as well. I don't.
They're good. Not as much milk.
Yeah, well, I find that I've been drinking a latte in the morning, and if I have
As you should. Sorry.
Yes. Why?
A latte is obviously, it's a breakfast drink. It's not an after dinner, afternoon, night drink. A latte is a breakfast drink.
Okay. What crazy rule is this? Rule number 53 of Frank's rules. How is it a breakfast drink?
Have you not been to the motherland at all? If you go to Italy
Yes.
and you're past 11 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
and you order a latte,
Yeah.
you'll get stabbed. They will shoot you where you stand. You know? They will not find your body. They will not find it.
Tonight he sleeps with the fishes.
He ordered a latte. It was 11:30. We can't have it here. Not in Naples, not in Florence, anywhere. We can't have it here. Latte's a breakfast drink. I promise
Don't
you
tell-
that. You ask any
Don't
Italian.
tell my wife that. She has a latte morning,
Yeah, but
noon, and night.
she's Anglo-based.
Yeah, true. Good point.
So for them, it's fine.
That's true.
But that's why I have the piccolos. you
Yeah,
see.
it's exactly. But I do. I do. I find that now too much milk.
Mm.
I can't have another latte throughout the day, so I'll have a piccolo, so I can stay up all night. It just makes it.
Well, there's more.
Makes it better.
There's more. There's more.
Yeah, it's
more milk to it. It's just.
that's how I see it anyway.
Back to the US.
Dun, dun, dun.
A very famous brand that we have here, GI, the furry, fuzzy boots, long moccasins called
Ugg.
Ugg boots.
Ugg.
An institution here.
Yes, huge. There's a shop called UGG.
UGG. There's UGG boots.
Yeah.
There's a company in the US
Mhm.
that are trying to ban Australians and these Australian companies from using UGG boot, the word
Why?
UGG in their name.
Why?
I don't know. Here they are trampling all over us, Gio, over our heritage.
These Americans, I tell you, just because they're Americans, they just come over.
Get piped in as quick as you can.
I tell you, we've hit an absolute impasse here.
Are they trying to rip us off the word UGG?
Didn't they also try and change the word polarize at one stage?
What with the Z?
Yeah, an S. They do that, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do
Change.
a lot, yeah.
They change their words and put a Z because it's phonetic. Yank phoneticism. Phoneticism.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I
Or
don't know.
phoneticism, whatever you want to call it. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter. It's the same thing.
It's going overboard.
That's
Just-
ridiculous.
You're right over there. Just stay over there.
Over there. Over there.
Just cause your own trouble over there in your riots and go. Pillage. I was going to swear then. I was that close. Go find your own shit to let him rip
But
off.
it's a typical Yank thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
They need to
They're
have
very
their.
litigious type of society.
Litigious,
They like to, everything
They
goes to
just
court.
want to have their hands and feet on
everything
everything.
goes to court.
Yeah,
Why?
they just.
Why is that?
I don't know. They just became that
Their
way.
economy is just based on suing people.
Yeah, that's right. You'd hate to be
get
Sue over there.
Yeah. Or maybe you'd like to be sued.
Yeah, I don't know. They really are. They base their society and money
Yeah, their economy runs on
being
the
sued.
court system.
Yes, that's right. I'm a barman and I also sue on part time.
Part time.
That's how I make my money. Yeah, true.
We've spoken about food a lot. I don't know, and a while ago we spoke about favourite foods and weird foods and
Yes.
stuff. There is a lady online, a girlfriend who, not my girlfriend, but a girlfriend boyfriend situation,
Yes.
and she's been a lot of hate towards her because she's put online how she cooks her boyfriend's steak. Now I love this. This is great. This is entrepreneur.
Yes.
Seasons it up.
Yeah.
Chucks it in a toaster, puts it down, and cooks a steak in a toaster. What do you think of that, Gio?
Oh, I don't know. I've never cooked.
You're thinking about trying it now.
I've
You
never
never
thought.
really thought
I
about
never
that.
thought about
This
cooking
beats
it.
George Foreman, buddy. Hands down.
Well, you put it on its side, and it is the George Foreman grill.
Oh, well, it'll drip onto the elements. You don't want that.
Oh, well, it's still going to drip.
It won't cook. They'll let it drain down.
Yeah. Okay. That's not a bad idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I don't mind that.
Was it last week? I think I chucked a whole croissant in there because I wanted to heat up a croissant and do it quickly. So
Yeah,
cut it
yeah,
in
yeah.
half, put the cheese and
threw it in there.
and just sort of flatten it a bit, put it in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I usually
Sort of
cook.
worked a bit, it burnt it a little bit.
I usually like to put stuff on top of the toaster.
Yeah, that keeps it warm.
It keeps it warm and things like that. But no, I haven't thought about
A steak.
the steak in there. No, I do know. I had a friend of mine at work who actually used to bring frozen fillet fish
Yeah.
and put it in the sandwich presser,
Oh yeah. Sandwich. Put that.
and that used to cook it. Oh, and I also think that was a great idea because I only thought of that as a sandwich presser.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I didn't think of actually cooking fish.
Would you cook that fish in the toaster?
Well, now probably I'd give it a go. There'd be a few
Would.
thing you would try.
Absolutely.
The only
would.
thing I wouldn't do though would be melted cheese.
Well, that would
Well,
make it.
cheese on toast would be a hard thing to do, I reckon.
And if you are going to do it, don't stick a knife in it and try and get it free, for God's sake.
Have a slice of bread and the cheese and then putting it in there. I don't think it's going to work too
No,
well.
it's not gonna-
Vegemite and butter. You need,
Yeah,
but you
it's
need
sort
that
of
second.
suit.
You need that second piece of bread next
Yeah,
to it
that's right. Yeah.
to close it off.
That's correct. Whereas a steak is just there to both sides.
That's
You
actually
get a medium rare on setting 3. You get a well done on setting 7.
That's not bad. The only problem will be though that all the fat,
Yeah, it just drips to the bottom. That's
but
right.
it'll shoot off to the
Bacon.
sides.
Could you do bacon in there?
Ooh, would
Thin,
yeah,
wouldn't
it'd fall down to the bottom. You have to have some sort of a holder in the middle
Well,
or
they sort
something.
of compressed together. It depends on the slice. What
What
else could you put in
a
there?
ham.
What else could you put in?
Ham.
A ham, yeah. Same
Nice,
thing.
nice thick piece of ham. You get a baked ham part of
Same,
your-
yeah.
in there.
Oh, Christmas. You can heat up the ham.
Heat up the ham. How good is that?
Hey, let's drink to that.
How good is that? That's pretty impressive, actually.
I I reckon she's onto something.
So why is she being?
She's getting hate because she's cooking her boyfriend's steak that way. She should be applauded, Gio. Not lauded. Applauded.
That's Hell's
Ingenuity.
Kitchen. That's Hell's Kitchen style.
Ingenuity, that's what
That's Hell's Kitchen.
I'm all for it.
Good on her. I'm proud of her. That to me would be something, almost a Nobel Prize.
A Nobel Prize or a Nobel Prize?
No, it'd be a Nobel Prize. That to me would be something that Helsinki, no, that's Stockholm.
You go back to this syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. No, Stockholm is the Nobel Prize. Helsinki is the capital of Finland.
Thanks for that.
I just thought I'd put it out there for you. That's all.
Thanks for that.
No worries. We're going to go into our top five.
Top five, yes. I almost forgot you. How are you?
Don't forget your top five.
Top five.
3,
All right, here we go.
2.
Top five. Now, coming in at number 5 of our top 5 TV shows that Trump should be able to walk into, GI.
Well, we're hoping that once he leaves the White House, if he ever leaves,
If he ever leaves.
this is something that he can do.
This is his own version of these
That's
shows.
right, yes.
And number 5 is Keeping Up with the Trumps. I think it's perfect for him.
Ivanka,
Melania as the
disgruntled wife.
cross-dressing, sex change operative type of.
No, that's the son. That's Junior, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
That's Trump Junior.
Oh, is it Trump Jr.? He's
Yeah,
that way.
yeah. He's the
But
jury's
Melania's
out.
a bit manly too, herself, isn't she?
Ivanka's all right. Ivanka's daughter.
Daughter, okay.
Yeah, she takes after his wife, his first wife.
I just said she's manly. He's manly.
He's manly.
Yes, I am Melania. Yes. Number 4, Jim.
Number 4. This is a classic, this one. You can actually see him on his dragon flying around the Game of Trumps. Huh? He could be the Ice King. The Snow Queen.
The beard, because he's got that lip. He's got that.
Gandalf. No, that's a Hobbit.
It's a Hobbit. Isn't there one in
Game of Thrones.
Jason
Momoa.
Yeah.
No, he was
He's a
the
big burly bloke. Didn't he have the beard as well?
yeah he was.
Grumpy as a grumpy bastard, wasn't he?
He
That's
he died in the first season.
Even better.
No, he'd want him almost like
Nah,
this.
you want him through it.
Yeah, he wanted
Main
him
character. But
Yeah.
Game of Trumps.
Game of Trumps, that'd be a good one. And actually, it's playing out now.
Yeah, it certainly is. Coming in at number 3, top TV shows for Donald Trump after he gets relinquishes his position. Number 3 is I'm a Republican. Get me out of here.
Hey, good luck with that one.
You can send him tasks around the White House and stuff. Put him in a room full of Democrats. Or put him in another room with everyone that he's fired over the last 4 years. All his 17 press secretaries.
There's not enough room in the White House for that. Sorry.
That'd work. I think that would work.
I reckon that to me would be a classic. You put the people on either side, and he's got to run through them. Get to the other side. Get to the other side.
Get the other side
Oh
of the
wait,
room.
Kijabarami. Coming in at number 2. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one. The Amazing Race riots. He could stand at the front with his little hood and just go, all right. Okay, ready, steady,
Go!
lynching.
The Amazing Race Rights. That'd be interesting.
Wouldn't that be a classic?
Yeah, I'd like
That'd be almost as good as Rollerball. Remember Rollerball, the movie?
Yeah, that was a good show.
That was very similar. This I
Did they do another version of that?
Yeah, they did a modern version of it.
Rubbish.
Yeah,
Rubbish.
James Caan. Can't go.
Yeah. Coming in at number 1 of our top 5 TV shows. This is something that Trump would excel at. This show, it's The Biggest Loser. Take the cake.
Can't say much more after that.
You wouldn't need other contestants.
No.
It's just him.
Just him.
It's him. He's sitting down in the office.
It's just you
It's
just
like
have
the Truman Show. It's just cameras on him.
good night, good evening, and farewell. Yeah, that's me. You'd have a fixed camera on him on his big chair,
Yeah.
and him
That's it.
suki lala.
They're our top 5 TV shows.
Oh, look, I'd watch all of them if I was yes.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd watch all of them.
Now, Just before we do head off, Joe, because we're almost done.
Yes.
Also promised that we would do the GI challenge.
Okay, yes, very
All right?
quickly.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 questions.
4 questions.
So this is out of
All right,
4.
Okay.
Tell me, and this goes in line with PlayStation. There's a bit of a PlayStation thing here, and it's sort of they fall into it. So, what came first? What got released first? And these are pretty close. DVDs or first PlayStation?
DVDs or the first PlayStation?
This is a lot closer than you think.
I'm going to go with the DVDs.
DVDs 1996, PlayStation 94.
No way. No, that's fine.
No, it's not.
I had a PlayStation. I had a DVD before I had a PlayStation.
You may have had a CD.
No, DVD. It was pirated.
Now, staying with the game consoles.
Yes.
The Wii or the Xbox? Which one came out first?
Ooh.
Again, very close again.
I'm going to go the Xbox on this one.
Xbox was 2001. The Wii, 2006.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Got that one.
I remember that one.
Did you get that one?
Yeah,
Did you have a
yeah,
Wii?
yeah.
Not the Xbox.
That's-
You got the Xbox?
No. I just had continuous Wii. Incontinence
That was
is
the kid.
is incontinence.
Now, here's
Yes.
one that plays close to your heart.
Yep.
Jägermeister, right? The drink.
Yeah.
Jägermeister. Or mobile phone.
Can I call a friend?
Hello.
Jägermeister or mobile phones? Oh, that's a trick question. It is. I'm going to go with Jägermeister.
Jägermeister was in 1934, the mobile in 1973, so correct.
Yeah, I remember I was there. I was there for the Jägermeister. It was a monk that produced it.
The Jägermeister, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Mick Jäger.
yeah. Father was fryer maker.
Apparently his name was Mr. Jaeger, and when he went to do the paint out, he got the other way around and stuff. Just call it Jägermeister,
Jägermeister.
Jägermeister. All right, last one,
Yeah.
2-1 at the moment. No, you're looking.
Oh, yeah. Answers.
All right.
I can't see that far.
Lava lamps
Marble lamps. Yes.
and dental floss.
Lava lamps and dental floss.
Which one was invented first? Came out first?
I'm going to go with the lava lamps.
The lava lamp was 1948. Dental floss was 1882. GI.
They didn't call it
Oh,
dental
use it-
floss in 1882.
Horse's hair or something.
They never brushed their teeth
They-
back then. I want to challenge that
What are you
question.
talking about?
I want to challenge that question.
That's a papa for you.
No, that's a challenge. I want to challenge that question.
Look it up.
No, I don't trust your websites.
Then look it up yourself.
That's your Frank websites.
A candle.
long candle.
I feel like a coffee now. Do you want
Yeah,
to have a coffee?
I think so. I mean, after this.
Well,
I think-
then we're done and dusted. GI. Do you have anything else? I should have. Because you may have something.
to bring up for you.
Yeah, something
No,
great.
what?
You come up with great articles.
No, I have done and dusted with all my articles. I
We
think.
are done and dusted.
Yeah, I think so.
We're out of the Johnny as
Now that
well.
we're finished, I'm completely done and dusted.
Thank you once again, GI, and to all you guys for listening in. It is always great fun, and especially the comments. Some
Some of the comments are very
really
funny. Actually, quite humorous.
good. We did hear from a few people about the festival bullying.
Yes.
So
Festivus bullying.
Festivus bullying. So it is apparent. It's out there and it happens.
Yes.
That's all I can say.
All I can say is that, there are people out there that will help you. Please get in contact with them. Don't be bullied through
not-
festival.
They're not family members either. So I said, look outside the family.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you once again.
And
we
to
will
you.
see you all next week. I bid you farewell, GI, from the Haberdashery boys.
Adieu.
Adieu.
To you and you and you.